Chapter 81. 1. Now, my son Mathusala, all these things I speak unto thee, and write for thee. To thee I have revealed all, and have given thee books of everything. 2. Preserve, my son Mathusala, the books written by thy father, that thou mayest transmit them to future generations. 3. Wisdom have I given to thee, to thy children, and thy posterity, that they may transmit to their children, for generations forever, this wisdom in their thoughts, and that those who comprehend it may not slumber, but hear with their ears, that they may learn this wisdom, and be deemed worthy of eating this wholesome food. 4. Blessed are all the righteous, blessed all who walk in the paths of righteousness, in whom no crime is found, as in sinners, when all their days are numbered. 5. With respect to the progress of the sun in heaven, it enters and goes out of each gate for 30 days, with the leaders of the 1,000 classes of the stars, with 4 which are added, and appertain to the 4 quarters of the year, which conduct them, and accompany them at 4 periods. 6. Respecting these, men greatly err, and do not compute them in the computation of every age, for they greatly err respecting them, nor do men know accurately that they are in the computation of the year. But indeed these are marked down forever, 1 in the 1st gate, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 1 in the 6th. 7. So that the year is completed in 364 days. 8. Truly has been stated, and accurately has been computed that which is marked down, for the luminaries, the months, the fixed periods, the years, and the days, Uriel has explained to me, and communicated to me, whom the Lord of all creation, on my account, commanded, according to the might of heaven, and the power which it possesses both by night and by day, to explain the laws of light to man, of the sun, moon, and stars, and of all the powers of heaven, which are turned with their respective orbs. 9. This is the ordinance of the stars, which set in their places, in their seasons, in their periods, in their days, and in their months. 10. These are the names of those who conduct them, who watch and enter in their seasons, according to their ordinance in their periods, in their months, in the times of their influence, and in their stations. 11. 4 conductors of them first enter, who separate the 4 quarters of the year. After these, 12 conductors of their classes, who separate the months and the year into 364 days, with the leaders of 1,000, who distinguish between the days, as well as between the 4 additional ones, which, as conductors, divide the 4 quarters of the year. 12. These leaders of 1,000 are in the midst of the conductors, and the conductors are added each behind his station, and their conductors make the separation. These are the names of the conductors, who separate the 4 quarters of the year, who are appointed over them: Melchel, Helamelech, 13. Meliel, and Nerel, 14. And the names of those who conduct them are Adnarel, Jayasuzel, and Jayalumiel, 15. These are the 3 who follow after the conductors of the classes of stars, each following after the 3 conductors of the classes, which themselves follow after those conductors of the stations, who divide the 4 quarters of the year. 16. In the first part of the year rises and rules Melchias, who is named Tammany, and Zahai, 17. All the days of his influence, during which he rules, are 91 days. 18. And these are the signs of the days which are seen upon earth. In the days of his influence there is perspiration, heat, and trouble. All the trees become fruitful, the leaf of every tree comes forth, the corn is reaped, the rose and every species of flowers blossoms in the field, and the trees of winter are dried up. 19. These are the names of the conductors who are under them: Barkel, Zelzabel, and another additional conductor of 1,000 is named Heloelef, the days of whose influence have been completed. The other conductor next after them is Helamelech, whose name they call the splendid Zahai, 20. All the days of his light are 91 days. 21. These are the signs of the days upon earth, heat and drought, while the trees bring forth their fruits, warmed and concocted, and give their fruits to dry. 22. The flocks follow and yean. All the fruits of the earth are collected, with everything in the fields, and the vines are trodden. This takes place during the time of his influence. 23. These are their names and orders, and the names of the conductors who are under them, of those who are chiefs of 1,000: Gedial, Keel, Heel, 24. And the name of the additional leader of 1,000 is Asphiel, 25. The days of his influence have been completed.